6 things we won't see in F1 in 2022. Bye-bye Honda. This year, one engine manufacturer won't be on the F1 grid, even though they helped win the Drivers' Championship last season. Returning to F1 for the 4th time in 2015, Honda have bid farewell after their most successful season in 30 years. Their decision to exit shocked many of us when they announced it in October 2020, but what a final season they had. 10 victories, 10 pole positions and 18 podiums for Max Verstappen saw him achieve his first World Championship and the Japanese manufacturer's first since Ayrton Senna's 1991 title win with McLaren Honda. Thanks to a freeze on engine development, the power units are going to be sticking around until the end of 2024. As part of Red Bull's newly created powertrains division, many of Honda's staff will also remain involved. It's essentially just a massive rebranding. The Iceman is gone. 20 years and 349 races later, the Iceman has at last defrosted. Kimi Raikkonen's exit seemed like a foregone conclusion after leaving Ferrari at the end of 2018, yet somehow he kept on going at Alfa Romeo. Beating Lewis Hamilton and Fernando Alonso to the 2007 title by 1 point, Ferrari's last driver champion left after the 2009 F1 season and tried his hand out at rallying and NASCAR before making his return in 2012 with Lotus. Heading back to the prancing horse in 2014, he was thoroughly outperformed by teammate Sebastian Vettel, but did take a surprise final victory at the 2018 United States Grand Prix. A man of very few words, he ironically became one of the most loved drivers in the paddock. We'll be sad to leave you alone now, Kimi, but you know what you're doing. One thing that you will be seeing in 2022 is the WTF1 YouTube channel, so if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, as this year is gonna be full of F1 content. Love ya. 2 great tracks gone. 2022 will, at least by the proposed schedule, say goodbye to both Portimao and Istanbul Park for next year, which is a shame as both tracks did deliver in their own special way. Riding on the Portuguese roller coaster of a track was great to watch, and who didn't enjoy seeing the cars fly through Turn 8 in Turkey? The calendar could still change like we have seen in the last couple of years though, so don't fully count them out just yet. Giovinazzi goes electric. Alfa Romeo will have a completely different lineup this year as Raikkonen's teammate Antonio Giovinazzi has been removed from his Alfa Romeo seat to make way for Guan Yu Zhou. Making a not-so-subtle dig about the influence of money bringing an end to his time in the sport, the Italian driver is now off to new challenges in Formula E. Once thought of as a future Ferrari driver, his time in F1 has been pretty underwhelming. 9 points finishes in 62 starts and only a career best of 5th at the 2019 Brazilian Grand Prix. With Ferrari stars Charles Leclerc and Mick Schumacher coming through the ranks soon after him, the clock was always ticking on his career. New times ahead. 2021 was the end of an era, literally. The biggest technical rule change in F1 history is just around the corner as we say goodbye to the cars introduced in 2017. The cars you'll see on track in Bahrain in just a few months will be a world away from those we've seen for the past 5 seasons. Problems with dirty air made the cars too difficult to overtake and turned some of the best tracks on the calendar into DRS trains, whilst a 2-car championship fought up front. The regulation changes have overtaking in mind and will hopefully reduce the gap between the top and the bottom teams. Bigger and better. Pirelli's tyres are also getting a makeover for 2022. Previously adopted by F2, the current 13-inch tyres are being replaced by big boy 18-inch tyres. Designed to be pushed harder for longer, fingers are crossed that this should allow for better on-track battles. There you have it, what we'll not be seeing next season. What will you miss the most? And why is it Kimi Raikkonen? Let us know in the comment section below.